Hey guys, and welcome to another brand new video. In this video, we got some pretty big news going on over here when it comes to the gaming sphere. Now, if you guys do or do not know, there's an upcoming PlayStation 5 game called Stellar Blade, which I'm actually a little bit excited for. It's kind of like a lot of people are aching it towards like a Dark Souls, but more of like a futuristic sci-fi and a blend of a lot of different kind of cool genres. And I myself think it's kind of a cool game. But one thing a lot of gamers have kind of noted and have talked about is about the overall character's aesthetic, the body type, and obviously there's been a little bit of like controversy where even Xbox is trying to go and tone down like, beautiful women in video games and all of that. While in the reverse, a lot of folks are also saying like, hey, it's just a video game, let's go and chill and enjoy it. That's kind of more of the part that I'm in. But obviously when it comes to the character design, there is like, like latex outfits or very, very powerful assets that are in the game itself. So it's a very, very kind of, I would say, controversial just based off that alone. But right now we're seeing a big major news company, so I'm sure you guys have heard of IGN before, that is now getting a lot of flack online for critiquing the game, critiquing women, and at the same time, people are kind of having enough of it. And I think this is actually kind of a fun thing to note. Because right now, people are uprising against IGN, calling out IGN, and essentially talking about this kind of big issue of like, hey, like this is not unrealistic, this is not drama-filled, it's just a character with beautiful women, and people are still curious on why there's so much discourse back and forth. So we're gonna go talk about this, talk about the video, talk about everything in between, talk about the drama and people being outraged, because I'm kind of with them as well, and I appreciate you guys all very much for watching. Let's go and dive on into the video itself. So make sure you guys, I was talking about the Twitter and Twitch. We're actually doing a cooking stream on Twitch today if you guys are bored. That's down below, and subscribe if you guys are new. So if you guys have kind of missed it, like there's been a lot of big and back and forth controversy when it comes to Stellar Blade. As I mentioned, like the character's model is a big spotlight. A lot of people are kind of calling this out. And I think those people that are calling this out are making a big deal out of this are weirdos, like in all honesty, because like I can understand maybe it goes too far in some regards, but as a video game, bro, you just want to sit back, relax, and enjoy it. Now, I mean, if there's some crazy stuff in there for certain games, like I've seen some pretty messed up games and indie games out there, like I get that, I totally get that. But this is just a beautiful looking model character that is just meant to look good. You meant to just enjoy the game and put on funny outfits and like enjoy yourself. Like it's not a big deal. But this has been for the past months. And this is like even from like February and even before then there was even more big issues where a lot of people are calling out these characters and saying this too much. But it got even worse because right now we're seeing a lot of viral tweets talking about the fact that IGN is calling out and just basically blaming the game with a very powerful quote. So let me just read the full thing. It's not new, and the other games have chosen to highlight the strengths of their female characters. But say a Bayonetta character, Bayonetta stands out with an iconic character design, or 2B from Nier Automata inspires an entire generation of cosplayers. E from Stellar Blade is just bland, a doll sexualized by someone who has never seen a woman. Okay. So you could go and say that whatever you want. So they're kind of going on the edgy clickbait style in comments. They're saying like, well, if you've ever seen women in video games, women don't do this, women don't hang out with this, women don't do whatever. But let me go and speak as someone who talks to women, who has been around many women in my life, both gaming women and also normal women. Bro, number one, some women don't care. Like, some women are actually vibey. Like, some women are not, like, on the uppity on Reddit and on Twitter complaining about, like, how female armor is only, like, covering the, the female parts and you see tummy everywhere. Or, like, how, oh, every character has to be, like, a normal character that works, like, at JCPenney's from 9 to 5 and comes home and doesn't wear makeup. Like, not every woman out there is in that same boat. Like, some girls just also in the same boat as well, where they just want to go and play video games and go and chill. And let me give you guys the #1 best example of how some women don't care. Like, some women are just vibey and how there is not, like, some crazy standard when it comes to women as a whole. There's going to be 2 big points in this one. Is that some people are saying, like, the Stellar Blade body is unnatural, unrealistic. It's, like, setting up really bad standards for women. Like, it's unappeasable for the male eye or whatever it might be. Part 1 of this is that the character model is actually based on a real life model. So it's not like it's some uncrazy, unrealistic, unobtainable character that's like, huge bazonkies going all over the place. Nah, man, this is like an actual woman. Well, we gotta give her some props. She's a good looking girl, but also she is putting the effort to like maintain her body, make sure she is looking good. She's quite literally a model. Her job is to look good. So that's fine. Like, that's cool. I can understand, like, if some other outside woman wants to be like, it's hard because you're getting paid money to look good. You have to work a normal 9 to 5. You're sitting a lot at your computer all day. Health issues, whatever. Do I get it? Like, I completely get it. I'm not saying anything bad about women as a whole. But the issue is that people are pushing it to the extreme where it's unobtainable. And, like, the quote itself, this quote right here, whoever wrote this IGN article is probably the actual person who's never actually talked to a woman, besides maybe read some Reddit comments on how women like to be treated or whatever it might be, looked on Twitter comments, I don't know. But basically it said a doll sexualized by someone who's never seen a woman. This is literally based on a woman, my dude. Like, it's like, oh, whoever wrote this article, I really hope to God they're just trolling, because it's just such a bad take. Because once again, there is no research or nothing being shown. This is why people are calling this out right now, because it's quite literally a model. This is quite literally a real life person this is based on. Now, the outfits might be a little more on the crazier side. Sure, I can completely understand that, whatever. But that's just part of the fun, part of the design, part of the whatever. But the even bigger thing on this is the maker of the game. So the creator's wife and team artist. So the person, this is the artist who is making Stellar Blade. Number one is the wife of the actual, like, maker of the game. So obviously she's involved in the whole process. She's chill with the process because she's just a normal fun girl who just wants to probably make video games and make cool art. Most of the artists I know that are making like these crazy like lewd arts or like character pictures or fan arts or whatever, bro, I'm gonna keep it honest with you guys, are mostly women. Now there's some guys out there that do it too, but if I look at my Twitter feed or people I've met on Twitch or actual artists or people who've done art for me, let's say on like my Twitch stream, bro, it's all just cutesy anime waifus who are like, oh my god, I want to make my things look pretty. Think like back in high school and you have the one girl who's doing like cool dress designs and all of that. Same vibe, but they just add the face of the character. It's like basically making their like fun, pretty characters. Think women who play Sims. Think women who play Stardew. Dude, think about any character customization out there. Girls don't care. Like a real life woman does not care. They just want to make cool art. Like this woman's quite literally doing her job. And all these men, like not to be like on some like, oh, all these crazies, like, whatever, blah, blah, blah. I'm saying more of like making fun of these men, like the loser men. Bro, I think most women want men to look at girls. I mean, like that's a vibe. Like from at least my take whenever I talk to girls. But like this is like what I'm making fun of. Where it's like, oh my god, you've totally never seen a girl. When, bro, it's literally women making the game you're complaining about. Like, I think people are like, I think most people that are probably watching this video, like leaving the comments on tweets or whatever, this is why there's like an outrage on it. Like it has 37,000 favorites, 2 million views, and a lot of other folks do it too as well. Like we're seeing everyone kind of calling out saying like, hey, like this is an exact copy of a model. Hey, you're trying to go like trash the game itself, but like the guy who's been married, who's making the game, who he's trying to insult, has literally been married. His wife is literally making the game that he's looking at. Like, I don't understand how these game journalists do this and how people allow this, because this is like the dumbest thing ever. Like, it really doesn't make any sense. Like, yeah, the outfits are a little bit crazy. Sure, you want to zoom in on a picture or whatever. Yeah, that's crazy. If I saw that in real life, I think that's hot. If I had a wife and she was wearing this, I'm down with that. But at the end of the day, my dude, a woman's making this. Like this character is inspired by a woman. A woman is literally making, or at least like on a high level, creating and directing these outfits too. So it's not like a bunch of random like new like weird dudes in like their mom's basements making some crazy game like this, being like, oh my god, look at women, I love women, I've never seen one, but let's go make one, let's create one. No, it's completely different. 100% completely different. Because this is like just made by women, my dude. I don't know how else to say it. Like, it's not a big deal. Like, as a guy, I don't think it's a big deal. Yeah, we have some crazy outfits that are kind of cool looking. Awesome, sure, cool, I'm down. Like, I'm going to be playing a 50-hour game. Let me at least look at something nice to look at the entire time. Sure, that's why I usually pick female characters when I'm playing, like, a World of Warcraft or something. Yeah, I'm down. But at the same time, women who are chill and normal, they don't care. They're just going to play the game, and if anything, the girls that are playing these games are not going to be up in arms being like, oh, I can't attain these standards. They're the ones that are playing the games with the dudes out there talking about how hot it is in the first place. Because they're just chill. It's like it's not a big deal. And once again, this is really based on a real-life actual model. A real-life model. Like, this is a real person. So it's not, hey, we've never seen women before. It's like, bro, this is literally a woman that's attainable in real life that we're just somehow making look even cooler. And if anything, props to the woman herself that she is apparently so unbelievable at the end of the day. Like, I'd be putting that in my Twitter bio on top of that. So anyway, gamers are upset because we're just tired of people just like not being fun. Like, vibe, go and chill, relax. I don't know why people are always so up in arms on this one, and most of the time I feel like it's not even women that are complaining about this. It's like some random neckbeard up on IGN trying to go and complain about it. So give me your thoughts. Like, do you guys care? Do you guys not care? I don't care at all. I'm gonna play the game and probably like it, and I think most normal, rational women are probably gonna be doing the same if they're gamers. So give me your thoughts and comments down below. I'm doing a cooking stream if you guys are bored up a little bit. Follow up on Twitch, follow the stream, and subscribe on YouTube, and just be normal, man. That'd be nice.